The mysterious power plant. 9 hours, eh? Oh, this music though, that sound effect. Ooh, I love it. Hooded figure. The guy who appeared from the cave. Interesting. We cut back to Jonas. Same way in the first episode when his father passed. Oh, that is not right. That is not right at all. Double nightmares. Or a nightmare within a nightmare, I suppose. Baran Boodar. Baran Boodar.
Das Opfer ist männlich zwischen 10 und 12, Zeitpunkt des Todes vor etwa 16 Stunden. Neben den Verbrennungen sind die Gehörgänge völlig zerstört. Das Innenohr ist völlig lediert.
Extreme Lautstärke?
Ja, oder Druck, ausgelöst durch einen Sturzflug.
Or a black liquid.
Winzige Steinchen in den Gehörgängen, die dafür sorgen, dass wir wissen, wo oben und unten ist. Die können sich verirren.
Ah, okay. Right. Literally travel, through space and time, right, to teleport into where he was.
Mikkel!
Don't venture too deep into the rabbit hole. Be careful now. The door. Has no one actually ever ventured into the cave before? Or does the fact that the cave has a nuclear blast door or whatever is known?
Was hast du da oben gemacht?
Oh, bist du bescheuert?
Yeah, I understand you do. Like the suspicions, the anger, the confusion, like every emotion imaginable.
Nach Angaben der Polizei wurde der 11-Jährige zuletzt in Begleitung seiner Geschwister im Windener Forst nahe des Kernkraftwerks und den Windener Höhlen gesehen.
The psychiatrist? Therapist.
Unterdessen organisieren Bürgervereine.
Crying. What do you know? What do you know that we do not? Love the ticking sounds when they transition between scenes. Okay. Everybody has their secrets.
Mikkel hat gesagt, er findet es am schlimmsten, wenn man nicht gefunden wird.
Mikkel kommt zurück. Ganz bestimmt.
You gotta cling on to that hope. I was wondering who that old person was in the first episode who was being massaged.
Der tote Junge ist weder Mikkel noch Erik.
Das Kind ist entstellt, die Augenpartie völlig verbrannt.
An seiner Kleidung ist überall rote Erde, aber nirgendwo bei der Fundstelle. Außerdem sieht es so aus, als hätte jemand den Jungen Sachen aus den 80ern gekleidet.
Probably because he was from the 80s.
Walkman.
Holy shit. Well, Eric's probably dead. Because that's the same song that he... Yeah.
In der Höhle, da ist eine Tür. Ich habe eine Tür gefunden.
Okay. Nobody knows there is a door. Until now. Interesting.
Dass das alles zusammenhängt. Der tote Junge Erik Mickel.
Yes, they are.
Es ist genauso wie damals.
Yes, it was.
Nimm dir mal Kaffee. Da oben stimmt was nicht, das weiß ich.
He said it, but it seems like Ulrich doesn't yet realize that the boy was Mads. Unless it isn't, but at the same time, I'm like pretty confident that the boy that just appeared is Mads, like his brother.
Weißt du, was erfolgreiche von erfolglosen Menschen unterscheidet? Eben.
Love the musical cues. All the keys are in place now.
Ich brauche ein Zimmer.
Who is he? I think he's from another like a different time. Like he came out of the cave, right? So his father's room. The painting, the cave painting. Trinity symbol? Oh, I thought that was a butterfly, but it wasn't. Something else. Ooh, interesting. Like you can tell from the way the room looks, nobody has been there. Like that room was kept the way it was. He knows something. A lot of people know what's up. They're just not telling us, the audience. Hooded figure. Oh, that shot of the hotel door. 8, infinity, time, an endless loop. Is that a gun? Oh, so many details. Here it is again. This is his back. Labyrinthius. I am so into this. Infinity at the end. Is Mikkel the... Wow. everybody feels guilty. Like, they blame themselves for Mikkel's loss. Secret? Yeah. Something's up there. Okay. It's a map. Map of the cave!
Biegen von Raum und Zeit möglich. Werden wir je in der Lage sein, durch ein schwarzes Loch zu reisen und zu schauen, was dahinter liegt?
Black hole. Wormholes.
Wie weit wird die Wissenschaft gehen?
How far would scientists go? I love how we are explaining the time travel aspect with something that is more, you know, grounded in science. Like yes, it's fictional, yes, it's fantasy in a way, but having it be a science project is simple and easy to understand, if that is the case.
Du verdammtes Arschloch! Warum machst du das? Willst du mich fertig machen? Es geht um meinen Sohn, Mann! Ich komm wieder mit dem Durchsuchungsbefehl! Und dann wirst du dieses verschissene Tor aufmachen! Du Arschloch!
He can guess it, he can guess it. Nah.
Lass das bitte.
Yeah, it's... Now is not the time.
Ich kann es nicht jetzt.
Yeah. But it is interesting to note that she came to him and not his actual wife. Just saying. Like his wife is calling him, yeah, but not physically trying to reach him. Oh, I love the lighting in this show, man. It's so good. Oh, we are definitely going through all of this in a discussion. Crossing. (1986). Soil not from where it was. The guy at the... Took me a while to... Like I said in the first episode, there's so many characters. I love it, but it can be overwhelming at times. But hey, Ulrich now has... He has a way to get inside the power plant now. But of course, searching for Mikkel is still, you know, like, the possibility that Obendorf has Mikkel is... It is within the realm of possibility, even though that's clearly not the case. But it is a lead. A lead for him, right? Oh shit. Secret passageway? Oh yes, love that shot. Like just his silhouette. What is he gonna pull up?
Lass das fallen. Lass das fallen, hab ich gesagt.
That's not a body, is it? No, it's just, yeah. Yeah, just.
Erik und ich. Hier und da was verkauft. An der Schule.
Was ist das?
Und wenn die Leute ihren Schrott herbringen, dann findest du immer irgendwas. Erik hat auf einem Mofa gespart. Wo ist mein Junge?
He has every right to be suspicious of Jürgen, but like, Erik.
Glaubst du, er hat ein Geheimnis?
Secret.
Nee, Papa.
Secrets and lies.
Wie kommst du denn da drauf?
Family photo.
Ich glaube, ich vermisse eine Vorstellung von ihm.
A notion of him.
Ich weiß gar nicht, wer er wirklich war.
Hast du ihn geliebt?
Timing. Asking, do you love him? And then the light just... She's not answering that question though. Meanwhile, Grandpa here. She's awake, yeah. Mikkel's room.
Du lügst mich nicht an. Egal, was es ist.
Mikkel Houdini. This music though. Oh. Who? That came from the future. That newspaper. When is Mikkel? That newspaper is still from 2019, but I mean, like, I feel like it's like a couple of days after today. You know what I mean? Unless I misremember the dates. Who is coming out? When? The past. This is the past. Like all of the junk in between the caves are gone. Oh, yeah, the car. Oh, we are in the past, baby. Yeah, it doesn't work. Is that his dad?
Ulrich.
Komm, wir müssen los.
Ja, Katharina, ich komme.
Katharina.
Der tot. Sieht man doch. Oh, Katharina.
Yeah. Yeah, we're getting into it. Sure. Wow. 1986. Whew. Things are definitely getting spicy, all right. What an episode. Oh man, that ending. You know what that ending reminds me of? Back to the Future, right? How person went back in time and then they meet their parents, like it's that type of vibe, but tonally different. But it is that vibe that I'm getting at. So I am getting ahead of myself. Like, I know that's like the end of the episode, so that should be like the end of my discussion, but it's still fresh in my mind, so I want to talk about it first. But like, so confirmation, Mikkel actually went back in time, right? So that leaves the question of like, what is going on with Eric and Mads, right? Like, what is up with that? How come they are being, treated the way they are, right? Being burned in the eyes, right? And thrown away, right? And in the case of Mads, if that is Mads, of course, in the case of Mads, he got killed, but then appears like three years later in the future. But what is up with Mikkel, though? How come he is able to go back in time unscathed? What's the deal, right? And this is just making my theory from the first episode just okay. So we're going to theory talk right now, but with this, see you, if you see me do that when I'm talking and then I go, that means the discussion is good. Why? Because the show is presenting me multiple different options to talk about, and I don't know if what I'm talking about is right or wrong. I love it. So, just a recap of my discussion for episode 1. I have a theory, and that is Mikkel is actually Michael, right? Just based on that the two of them have the same name, different names, but like very similar names, like Mikhail, not Michael, but Mikhail, right? That's how they pronounce it. So that coupled with the fact that when Mikkel went poof, Jonas turned around, and that's when the spirit of his father Mikhail shows up, right? Like to me, that's no coincidence. You know what I mean? Like I was like 50% sure that Mikkel is Mikhail. Now I'm 75% sure that Mikkel is Mikhail. But that is being offset with the stranger, as the end credits call this person, right? This character, this mysterious character that appears out of nowhere, right? Who is this person, right? Hooded figure, right? There's so many hooded figures in this show already, right? There's the person that came out of the cave in episode 1. There's obviously the one who is torturing or keeping, you know, Eric and I guess presumably Mads in the past, you know, captive. And then there's also Ulrich's father, who also was wearing a hood during the search, but we'll talk about him later. But ultimately, the stranger presents I would say, an enigma, because who is he? Because the way some shots are shown, it's kind of implying that the stranger is Mikkel. But at the same time, if that is the case, then the theory of Mikkel being Mikhail would be wrong. It would not make sense, and I am gravitating more towards Mikkel being Mikhail than Mikkel being the stranger. The stranger is an enigma, like we don't know who that is, right? But I do have some ideas, right? And I guess the number one most likely candidate would be Jonas, because Jonas is, well, first of all, Jonas is the poster guy, right? He is the person who we see in the poster. He is the front man of the series, at least for now, even though it's an ensemble cast, you know. But like Jonas is like the center figure, right, in the first episode, with all of the characters being, you know, put in you know, in on the wall. Jonas is the one that is exactly in the middle, right? And Jonas is the only one from my observations. Jonas and Mikhail, I would say, they are the only ones who does not have correlating pictures of their past selves or their present future selves, if you will. So I think the idea of Jonas actually going into the cave, right? Because Jonas saw the cave, you know, the map of the cave, the one that his father Mikhail, you know, left. There is the obvious narrative route, right? This is the predictable aspect of Dark, and I kind of talked about this nature when I was discussing Breaking Bad, when I was saying, like, predictability isn't bad. Predictability, in fact, could actually be good, because that means that the show is going into a trajectory that you think would be natural, right? And for me, naturally speaking, obviously, if we're looking at it from a narrative point of view and how, you know, some shows, some stories are structured, Jonas is gonna go into the cave and he's gonna, you know, travel through time and space. Like that's like the inevitable, you know, like duh, of course that's gonna happen, right? 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 Like I would be dumb as hell if that is not the case. But like that's like the most predictable outcome, right? That's like the likeliest of outcomes, right? The main center character doing or venturing, you know, the themes and the ideas and exploring it, you know, the ideas of the show. In this case, going into the cave, finding the what was it that the map said? What was it, like the gate or like the like the window or something, but like the, hang on, I'm gonna have to go to the episode again. Where is it? It's like somewhere around here. Give me a sec. I don't think I'm gonna cut this on the editing. This just shows like how much I would skim through over and over and over again. Here we go. Wait, where is it? like somewhere around here, right? Any minute now. Okay, there it is. It's not even in that scene. It was like a couple of scenes later on. The crossing. Where is the crossing? Now, this episode talked about black holes or wormholes a lot, right? This concept of like there's two portals or like two doors, if you will, right? And they all converge into this tiny place like this, right? This is like how it is shown and portrayed in like like if you watch a science fiction film and they talk about wormholes or black holes or whatever, this is usually the shape, right? Big on one end, goes small, and then goes big again to the next, the other hole, the ins and outs, right? Infinity, right? Infinity, and also number 8, right? The number, the hotel room that the stranger booked, right? That the stranger stayed in. But crossing, I would say would be like this, right? The event horizon. Is it even the event horizon? I don't know. I'm just spouting out words at this point, but time, right? This is basically, hang on. This is basically this, right? The wormhole or black hole. Like they use black hole in this, but I'm just more accustomed to science fiction using wormholes instead of black holes when we're talking about like timey-wimey mumbo jumbos. but sure, let's go with a black hole instead, right? So, time. This tiny little crossing where each sand goes in, right? That is the threshold. That is the threshold, right? Time itself. And this is me just going way overboard with the crazy symbolism and over analyzation of the show. But if it's an infinity, time isn't really moving, is it? Like it stops. But put it vertically, now time is flowing. The number 8. I don't know. It's the idea, or at least the subconscious idea that I put inside my own head, that traveling, or not traveling, but like there are two sides of infinity. Not two sides, but there's two types of infinity. One that is, diagonal, and one that is vertical. And the one that is vertical is the one that is keeping the flow of time. Time moves forward or backwards, right? It doesn't matter. But it's interesting that the stranger is synonymous with the number 8 now. Right? He keeps flowing. He keeps going through time forever, right? Because if we flip it out, if we flip it again, then time will always flow, even when like the sand or like the particles are, when all of them are when all of them are depleted, we can always just turn back time again. But then you have Mads. Let me see if I can find it. You have Mads' grave. I think it was somewhere around here. Like here, right? Mads Nielsen. April 12th, or is it 12 of April? Is it April 12th or December 4th? Fuck. 1973 to infinity. To a stagnant forever. Mads is eternal, right? Infinity. But he is stagnant. He is forever lost in time, but he is stagnant. Because time does not flow within infinity. But the stranger does. And the stranger most definitely is a time traveler, or at least he came from a different period of time, considering his like physical situation, how he looks, how he acts, what he's doing, the way he's putting all of these photos and everything, which is very reminiscent of the first episode's opening, right? How if I can find a scene, there we go, number 8. How, you know, we have all of these symbols, right? These symbols and photos relating to time and space. You got a picture of a galaxy, probably the Milky Way. You have the Trinity symbol. That is the Trinity symbol, right? Also the moon. Up here is like some sort of ancient Egyptian symbols, hieroglyphics. A maze. Yeah. Ooh. Yeah, I kind of noticed this in the episode, but isn't that, hang on. Just gotta double check just to make sure that I'm not talking out of my ass. Yeah, it is. That is the symbol of Kabbalah. Huh. Meanwhile, sleep, death, and rebirth. Same symbols and everything. And triple checking just in case, but yeah. Okay. So I wasn't tripping. So the Kabbalah is the tree of life, also known as the tree of life, which that just opens Pandora's box. Like, I'm just gonna be honest. Like this, seeing this, right? The oh man, oh man. Life, death, and rebirth, the tree of life. both the psychological aspect and also the religious aspect of that as well. Oh man, I don't know if I'm ready. I don't know if I'm ready to discuss all of this. Like, this is juicy stuff, but it may be too much for me to discuss at a condensed length unless I talk for another couple of hours, which I don't plan to do. Sorry, my eyes is. I shouldn't be doing that. But I wonder what this symbol is. Curious. Vom Ort der Welt. This is just gonna be me searching up some terms that I saw from Dark. I'm gonna be careful. If I see something that seems like it could be spoilers, then I'm not gonna. Meaning in English. What was that again? From Ort, there is the. From Ort. Vom Ort der Welt. From the place in the world. That's the literal translation in English. I'm not finding anything. Yeah, it's not really showing me anything. Nope. It's not showing me anything. I typed in symbol. It's nope. I don't know what this is. Ooh, Andreas, hang on. Andreas Salarius? Ooh, hello, what have we here? A Dutch-German cartographer? Trying to see if I can find, like, the exact image of this. Andreas Salarius was the Dutch-German cartographer and cosmographer, and cosmographer, best known for his 1660 Harmonia Macrocosmica, a major star atlas. Published in 1660 by Johannes Jansonius. Oh yeah, here it is, the Harmonia Macro. Okay. 1660. Okay, why do I keep saying 1960? It's 1660. First front of the atlas contains copper plate prints depicting the world systems of Claudius Ptolemy, Copernicus. At the end are star maps of the classical and further constellations. The latter ones are introduced by Julius. Okay. And then we have this, A Journey Through Time. H.G. Tannhaus. Key, which to open the but this specific symbol, right? It's the is one of those like illusionary images, right? Of like of impossibilities, right? I mean this is like an impossible object to be, right? But it is possible through, you know, through illusion. I wonder if there's a real book. Let me check. Let me check. Okay, there are links to it, but it says that it's published in 2020, so that's... I'm assuming that the book is fake and they just released like the real version of a fictional book. Like that's the vibe that I'm getting. Okay, so probably a fake book then, if that is the case. And the Mikkel newspaper right there. So there's two possibilities, right? One this person is Mikkel, and the other possibility is that this person is Jonas. But given that I'm gravitating more towards the theory and the idea that Mikkel is actually Mikael, that just means that this person is probably Jonas. He probably went into the cave using the map that Mikael or Mikkel sent or gave, right, in the present, went to the cave, went back in time, got stuck in time, right, because if Mikkel is Mikael, then that means that Mikkel never went back into the future, and he stayed in the past and became Mikael in the present. So if this is Jonas, then Jonas went back into the past, got stuck in the past trying to find Mikkel. Don't know if... It's also another thing that I do want to talk about, right? It's if Mikkel is Mikael, then that means Mikael knows who Jonas is, which is kind of like, oh, that's kind of like mindfuckery right there, right? But it's also like towards the end, right? Here's the thing. Ulrich and Katarina saw young Mikkel in the past, right? This is an established fact by now. Like this happened in the past, right? If we are to believe that time is like one single line, and what these characters are doing is just basically jumping back in time, and like basically, sorry, like basically the timeline never shifts. Like we're not in an alternative timeline or whatever. No, we are in one singular timeline that there's a lot of loops happening. There's a lot of paradoxes, right? So if Ulrich and Katarina was able to, you know, if they saw Mikkel, then did they just forget about Mikkel in the past? Like, I mean, this is just like a one, you know, like a one-time occurrence, right? At least like a one-time encounter for them, unless they meet Mikkel again, which would bring up so many new questions, right? But let's just say that this is the one and only time that young Ulrich and Katarina saw future, not future. Well, technically he is future Mikkel, but you know, young Mikkel. Then I guess it's like one thing that they could easily forget, but at the same time, it's like, you don't remember a young kid who just so happened to look like your like current son just barging into your house, I mean, it's been 33 years, so yeah. Oh man, I love this show. That was a good amount of time just speculating and theorizing. But like, the way they cut back and forth between you know the photo of Mikkel and the shot of the stranger is like, and then the stranger just changing it to from where to when. It's like, is that way too on the nose? I don't know. But yeah. This dude, he knows something. He knows. And it was pretty clear, right, in the first episode, right, that he knows something, right? Especially the fact that he was like praying to God, like you know, forgive me for something that I could not do, and you know, like the differentiate, you know, like what I can and cannot, and whatever, paraphrasing. But the way he acts, the way he's like listening into, you know, this ongoing search for Mikkel, and the way he just breaks down crying, it's like, what does he know? Is he actually involved with this science experiment? Which again, like the way how I mentioned it in the reaction, but I love that we are just simplifying this phenomena to a, oh yeah, science experiment. Like it's simple, straight to the point. It's kind of cliche, but like, how else are you gonna explain it, right? Like that's just how it is, right? It's either a science experiment or a you know, a unknown force of nature, right? Which is like when we are talking about like the wormholes. But then again, you know, scientists, if they found out about the wormhole, they're gonna use it and they're gonna experiment on it. So it's still technically a science experiment. But what does he know? What does he know that he's not telling us? What does the old man know in the first episode, Helge? What does he know? Because Helge, I'm pretty sure, is connected to this person, because this person is married to wait, was he married to? Yeah. This person was married to, you know, you know, his wife is the one who's taking care of Helge, right? So I don't know. Something's off. Something's off. He knows something. He is withholding secrets, and I don't like it. I love it. I don't like it. Spill the beans. Spill the beans. Why are you sad? Why are you sad? You know something. You feel guilty about it, huh? You feel guilty about it. What do you know? He's not gonna tell us. It's gonna be a while until we. Obviously, it's gonna be a while until we, you know, find secrets. But again, I also do love the fact that we are tying all of this to the power plant. Nuclear energy, right? It's again like typical science fiction, right? Nuclear energy, right? The harnessing the power of the sun at the palm of your hand and whatever. But something's going on inside that power plant. There's a reason why Big Boss Man is like, nope, don't let anybody come in. Started almost exactly around the same time as the first occurrence that happened 33 years ago, and is about to shut down like a year later. Coincidence? I think not. They're doing some freaky shit in this power plant, that's for sure. Oh man, I cannot wait to see more. Oh, speaking of, oh yeah. So Ulrich's father and this threw me out of a loop for a second, because like the red stain usually showing like blood, right? And I was like, something's not right here. But is it actually blood though? Is it actually blood? I feel like this is more of a red herring. Like this isn't really blood. Like this is just like something else. Like I don't know. And anything else that is red, but isn't actually blood. You know what I mean? Like the way, but like the way he acts, the way he's like going out at night and you know, like keeping secrets from from his wife, it's like, I don't know, man. I don't know. And I haven't even talked about like the birds. This scene was also pretty good. Like Magnus, you know, again, like understandable why he feels this way, right? The distrust towards not Katarina, shit, I forgot her name. but his distrust towards her, you know, like completely reasonable. You know, like she came out of nowhere in the previous episode, and you know, her appearing uninvited, and then suddenly his brother gone. Like, yeah, he is kind of projecting like his own guilt towards her, but at the same time, it's like I get it, understandably so. Like people grieve things in their own ways, like, and it was pretty clear, like in this scene, right, how each and every one of them like grieves in like their own way, right? And he blames himself. I feel so bad for Magnus, dude. Like, it is his brother, right? His younger brother. As an older brother myself, I do feel like slightly, not slightly, but I do feel responsible for, you know, for the younger sibling. So to have your younger sibling, you know, just vanish while you are also there, you know, under your supervision, like he is just blaming everything on himself, and I feel bad for him, like truly. Oh. And I also love this moment as well between Ulrich and Kirk's father. Oderman, was it? Oderman or Oberman? But I love that, you know, like again, like the scene was kind of going into a very tension-filled direction, right? Eric's father with the gun, you know, what is he hiding? And then of course Ulrich trying to find his son, breaking into his place, you know. But then at the end of the day, these are like two fathers who just lost their sons. And when he was saying like, where's my boy? That's like, that's when it hits Ulrich that he's the same, you know, like he is going through the same ordeal and the same problem that I was going, right, in the first episode as well, how they are like asking the police like, where's our son, and then Ulrich's like, you know, maybe he, you know, escape or not escape, maybe he ran away for a bit, you know. But like now it's like completely different change of view, right? So I kind of like this scene. You just have like two fathers just, you know, desperately trying and waiting for their son to return. I love it. And especially after, you know, like after Ulrich, a police officer, right, after he learns and sees, you know, that Eric's father has been keeping like, you know, a stash of, you know, like drugs and stuff, he just lets it all go, you know what I mean? Like he's not making a fuss about it, he's not, you know, he's not detaining him or whatever, Jürgen. But like there's bigger problems here, you know, like I don't really care much about like this situation that you have, the fact that you are selling drugs or whatever. No. Currently, we need to find our sons. Beautiful stuff. And then the next scene, we just see Eric being pulled, and of course he's dead. Like, burn. Who is this? Who are you? We don't know. So there's like two. How many different hooded figures do we have? I don't know. There's a lot. There's a lot of them. But one of them is clearly, you know, killing people, and the other one is clearly trying to find people. I wonder, like, I wonder, like, what is the experiment, right? Like, why are they doing this? Let me see if I can find. There we go. Like, why are they doing this? What is this experiment exactly? Because just killing them doesn't really make any sense. You know what I mean? Like, there's a reason why they're doing this, right? If you want to kill them, then just do it not like this. You know, like, this is way too advanced. This is a science experiment. So what are they actually doing? Is this a way for them to travel back in time? Like, we have the wormhole, and I feel like that is how Mikkel traveled through time. I think he went back into the cave, or... Yeah, I think he went back into the cave. No, wait, that doesn't make any sense, because the cave is sealed. So how did he... How did Mikkel reappear from the cave? I don't know. I don't know. But that's like a question for another day. But like this specific experiment that they're doing, you know, like, one, either they are actually trying to force these people to travel through time by, I guess, transferring their consciousness to a different body, but by doing so it burns their eyes, or what? Or is this like an exchange where you need somebody who, if you need somebody dead to be able to go back in time? Like, there has to be like a trade. I have no idea. But the coin thing does because the boy in the beginning, who I still think is probably gonna be Mads, he has the same coin, right? They found that. So how did he end up in the future? It's and where are they dumping this body though? And then the scene after that, we were shown this. Like, what is this? What are you taking? What are you moving? What is this? So many questions. So many questions, so many mysteries, so many secrets, so many lies. And so many things that I want to discuss, but I'm gonna leave it there. I think I covered most of what I want to say in the reaction. Like, some key moments I already discussed in the reaction already. The discussion is, for now, mostly a theoretical analysis, or whatever you want to call it. But yeah, Dark is fun. I love it. My predictions all of them may be wrong, but I love the experience and the journey of crafting my own theories and seeing whether they are right or wrong. If they're wrong, then hey, it's a plot twist, right? Ooh. But if it's right, it's like, holy shit. you know, so this is great. I love it. I love the show already. 2 episodes in. Definitely my type of show. Anyways, thank you all so much for tuning in. Thank you all so much for watching up to this point in the video. If you haven't already, hit the like, subscribe, share the video with your friends or whoever if you think that this video is actually really good and deserves more views. If you want to watch early access, Patreon is the way to go. Anyways, thank you all so much. See you next time. Take care. Peace.